It's a song I wrote about my mom. I'm gonna try recording it on a computer now because this piece of junk phone won't upload it. So shit. Here it goes. It's Tupac, Dear Mama instrumental. Mama, I just wanna say that you're the one that I appreciate. We always fought when I was younger, but now I'm grown up and it's hard to express how much I love you. There ain't a damn thing that could ever change the way I feel about you. No matter who I'm with, I always spoke real about you. All the time when I was younger, you always told me things just to let me know. But mama, the hardest thing you'll ever have to do is let me go. I just wanna let you know. You can tell me if you're feeling low, but whatever way it goes, I will always have your back, whether I'm here right on earth or up in heaven with my dad. The way that you gave me birth, we created a connection that was worth all the pain and all the ups and downs that we were put through, but it made us stronger. I know my childhood flew, wish it lasted a little longer, but dear mama, you're the one that made me and showed me extra love when I was just a baby. But mama, don't forget who you are, the greatest and the strongest single mother of them all. Please, mama, I'm sitting right in front of you, begging on my knees, mama. Keep fighting till the end, there's a brighter day. All you gotta do, ma, is light the flame. We can walk this dark path together. If we gotta start back, I'll do it with you. Cause something I was taught is that family is forever. You never turn your back on your fam, even if they said that they don't give a damn about me. Reminds me of my stepdad. I wasn't shown love, so I started selling drugs to get cash. Told him, take a ride with me, you'll get whiplash. How's it feel with your wifey right in front of you, getting fucking bitch smacked? Likely I'll kill one of you, click clack, safety off, so you better get back. Please forgive me, God, for all the sins I've committed. Every day I pray for all the fiends I got addicted. But karma come back, and soon I was convicted of my first fucking crime. But it didn't faze me. Only facing 6 to 9. I'll be out when it's time. Came with a plan to stay out of the game, but I like being the man and the one that was paid. Got a job only for a couple days. I was still making money, but the time wasn't worth it. I was greedy as hell. Cash in my pocket, I got weed ready to sell. Plus any man trying to come up and Plus any man trying to make it come up and got a plan to get money fast, I would knock him down and take their cash, beat him up, take the hat, tell him I'm the man. Looking back, it makes me want to cry, cause I hurt a lot of people and I told a lot of lies. But honestly, honesty is the only policy that my mama ever asked for me, and I couldn't even give her that. I just feel like I failed you as a son and failed myself as a man. I was getting deeper in the game. I gave my greed, started selling pills anytime of the day. But this time was different. The customers were older, lifelong addictions, and they were unpredictable. It's not like I knew them, just like we fucking went to school. I'm also 17 now. I'm also 17 now. Youngin' that's got any drug that you need now. But if you trying to rob me, I leave your ass to bleed out. But if I get popped, I ain't bouncing back in the streets, dog. No bail, going straight to jail. Been waiting to go to the joint, but that didn't cross my mind. I had a lot of gold necklaces and rings on my fingers, girls all over my D now. I was just stuck in this life of getting down to be down. Let me rewind this shit. Let me find where the fuck I'm at. I was stuck in this life of get down, a beat down, with guns, not knives, not high school stoners and marijuana pipes, but pilled out husbands and cracked out wives. And even though I sold pills, I wasn't completely numb, I could still feel a little, but I was viewed by society as a scum. The older men thinking, man, what the fuck wrong with this little prick? My hat to the back, dressing like a fucking gangster. That's I had become someone I wasn't. Ma, you taught me right how to live a proper life, how to show respect and how and when to fight. But I just said fuck it. The life I was living was driven by the devil. He drove me to my destiny, gave me the keys to the ignition. He took me down the path. He took me down the path of selling drugs and cooking glass, chill with thugs and getting ass. And it made me feel so good that I was driven right past all the goodness that I had in my heart, and he wanted to take me to hell and claim me for himself. But I started fighting back, but this ain't even close to being over. I started banging crack and used my drug money to buy myself a bag. I was like Bugs Bunny, always smoking crack, cause my life was a Looney Tune of needles, hoes, and smack. I lost myself, and by the grace of God, now I came back. My family helped me, especially my mama. If it wasn't for you, I would be dead or in a lot of trouble with the law. But now I've learned from what I've done, and I've earned what I've become. Jesus Christ found me and loved me despite my old ways, never doubted me. And he's seen me past my mistakes. When I was going through my cold days, he granted me heat, shelter, and a warm place, water to bathe. And in 4 short months, I found strength I never had. What I did's already done, so I do accept my past, and it made me who I am. I used to neglect the man I was and feel so ashamed, but that's what happens when the devil wants to play. Now, I love me as a person, and my family is so proud, but I couldn't have gotten clean without my mama's help. Despite what you're going through, you put yourself aside and you fight for me while I'm holding you so tight. You put on the track that's open for me and reminding me of who's inside of me, and that my dad is looking over me, and I know he saved my life, and he's an angel that's so close to me. But I fell in love with me. I know I see better days, man, but cause this is just the beginning of living the right way, helping other people. Jesus opened up my eyes, held my chin up to the sky, and painted me a picture so gleeful. And his voice faded away as he said, the world ain't peaceful, but stick with me and I'll protect you from the evil. But I wanted love from the streets, wasn't getting it at home. So I started getting stoned, told myself my family didn't love me, thought I'm better off gone. But now I realize you guys love me all along. When I call you on the phone, ma, ask you how you doing, tell you I'm staying clean, and remind you I can do this. I hear you start to choke up, but I'm behind you when you feel this way. Even though I am the addict, I can put myself inside your shoes and feel the pain that's passing from your heart to your brain. One second. Cause you don't know if I'll make it past or if I'm gonna die tomorrow. I couldn't imagine how you feel as a mother when I am relapsing and the tactics that you use when my soul had left my body, laying in your arms thinking this is it, I lost him. I knew this day would come, visions of my body in the coffin. I'm too late, fuck. I was laying breathless in your arms, senseless to your touch. But after a few minutes of crying over my body, I came back and started breathing. I knew you thought you lost me, and I should be in a coffin, buried 6 feet under. Cause the heroin almost cost me, and you only get one life. Live it right, but I ain't telling you to do shit. Shoot some heroin in your vein right now if you like. I don't care if you ain't clean and if you don't even give a fucking fight. Like I said, go ahead and tie off that dinosaur. Go to Rite Aid, buy some 8mm 31 gauge syringes from the stove. Then go to Detroit, bang as much dope as you can fit in the needle. I'm telling you it feels good and it makes your dick big. Like I said, overdose or don't. I ain't writing this shit to help nobody stay clean. But if you ain't got bread for dope, hit a lick when you fiend. That's my advice to you, alright? Dedicated to my mother who my who made my future bright, celebrating a new beginning and goals that are now in sight, speculating the tragedy that was bound to happen, and detonating, any night detonating what had to be blown up and sacrificed for me to live a normal life and find the joy in simple things instead of drinking Hennessy and talking bullshit with some drunk ass fuckers who don't even make no fucking sense to me. When I'm sober and I hear a guy say, man, I got the densest weed, I think to myself, man, you're an idiot. I don't let it get to me. While I'm riding down this path, my hands start blistering, but I ain't stopping till I'm dead or paralyzed mentally. But I'm cleaner than getting sterilized independently. I'm the person that I wanna be, and that's because of you. You're the foundation that's defining me. It's profound cases of rewinding me, but I won't let it set me back and let a drug just connivingly take over my life and stab me in the back. But this sobriety is lining me and keeping me alive to be what I was meant to be and strive to see the world with some fucking wisdom and some clarity. When I left the devil's side, I pissed him off and barely seen an exit to escape and left that life behind. But remember the bad times I had getting high, all the disappointments made me mad and made me want to hide the fact that I was still using and trying to be smarter this time. We rode we rode to the hood. We rode to the hood deep, four dudes in the Jeep with at least $100, $50 at least. Copped a bundle and couldn't wait to get home. Unload the rig full of H in the vein and get high. After we would cop it, we would pull around the block from the spot, bite a cotton off a cigarette, put the dope in the top, mix until it's thin. Put the needle in the cotton, draw the dope back. This moment was so intense that we were always so hot and shaky till the dope was in the rig. Tied a belt around your arm, and then we slowly pushed the dope and nodded off and seen fucking stars and pulled the needle out and talk about how we feel great, telling each other you'll be there to see the tragic fate. But that's all a fucking lie. You just want a buddy so you can get high with. But you don't just lie to each other, you lie to yourself. Once you use a needle, man, you're almost by yourself. That feeling that you get when you shoot it for the first time is out of world, out of sight, out of mind. And you'll never get it again, but always chase it. Wind up in dark places, parked behind an alley, cold and fucking naked. That's the lifestyle of a junkie. Eyes low, staying faded. Can't get hard, so you definitely ain't dating, let alone getting asked. Could have been avoided. It's all self-inflicted. Shooting dope was more important than getting your dick in. You're losing hope and you wanna die from dope. But that's a sad life and an easy way to escape the pain. But getting clean will turn the rain to a brighter day. But fuck you if you're still shooting. I'm clean for the day while you're at jams testing, trying to dilute piss. But here's some advice. Just do this. Get clean, or do your time, and you can get high as soon as it's over, and continue on with your junkie life. Manipulate your fam into giving you some funds so you can get a fix for the day, but it'll be over by tomorrow. You'll be sick to your stomach, you'll hit a lick just to numb it, and it's a vicious fucking cycle that takes everything that you have to overcome it. But mom, I'm clean and it feels amazing. The shit isn't close to being over, but I need you daily. I wrote this song to express the way I felt, cause there's no way I could tell you to your face, cause it hurts so fucking bad being obligated to getting high every day, or being sick just getting by every day not doing shit. I love you so much, my words can't explain it. The shit that I've been through with some goddamn insane shit. I can't make no promises. If the urges come back, then I won't let it get me back over. But that's why I keep Jesus on my side. He will have to smash over and take me by the neck and hold me down and then inject. I'm just trying to reflect on how hard I'm gonna fight back. I'm just trying to to reflect on how hard I'm gonna fight back. Find a girl with a great personality and a nice ass, that's the best combination. And knowing that I'm growing as a person every day keeps it from snowing. In my head, live through a little less pain. Now I smile every day, I'm astonished by the strength that I've found in me. But staying clean is like sprinting up a mountain, carrying weights up and down with me. But I'm getting better and better, my fellow addicts clown with me. It's just something we know as a daily routine. Whether we're sick, sunshine, or snow, that's how it's gonna be. But I put myself in this position, and it's now. And now it's up to me to be responsible for my actions and give 100% and not do things in fractions. The past is behind me and reminds me to stay clean, becoming so powerful like a dragon with a cannon on its back instead of trying to move forward with a pair of paddles in my hand. Lift a little tiny raft, a few gallons of water at the max, no knife or an axe. That's how it feels to be an addict, and being on a dragon is how it feels to be clean, finally free from my shackles. But this addiction got fucking tackled. I didn't just face it. Every day I battle mine. You know I'm fucking strong, but I hope this helps you know my life and that it can happen any fucking second. And if it does, I'm sorry, but I'm doing everything I can to correct it. Today's a hard ass day. I just want to go and test it, but I'm being strong for you and fighting off this infection that's trying to take me over and steer me in the direction of copping on some dope and giving me discretion. I just want to go to Livernois, enjoy, and just buy a girl and two boy, but I never knew I had the strength in me. And once today is over, I will have a heavy weight lifted from my shoulders. I ain't never going back to getting high, cause I fall right down the mountain like a boulder, cause I feel so good right now, and I'll remember this feeling till I die. It's better than it's better than shooting dope, and it's like pussy wetter than a freaky hoe. I'm I'm becoming a better man as I go. I'm so relaxed like a feather that's falling slow from the sky. There ain't no tears in my eye, no fear in my mind, and a clear ass head, and I hear him cheer behind. So that's my energy to move forward. I wanna go to college. The last few years have been torture. I feel brand new like a shoe that got polished, but since I've been clean, I feel so much warmer and there isn't any conflict. I like the girl with the cute waist, thick thighs, and kinda blondish, wearing pearls and diamonds, sick mind, she's a goddess. That's all I got. I love you, Ma.